What's going on, guys? Welcome back aboard the Normandy. I got a nifty little video for you here today. If you're excited to get the tutorial here, go ahead and smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel for the upcoming series here. Comment down below. But basically, I was asked by a coworker of mine, actually, because I mentioned to them about doing some Pokemon randomizers here on the channel. And they kind of said, oh, well, they'd be interested in knowing how to do that. They didn't know how to do it themselves. And they said it would be cool if I did a little bit of a tutorial here on how to set everything up for a Pokemon randomizer. So I figured I'd upload that here. And what we've got here, the first step is you want to go to Google and you are looking for the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. Now, it should be the very first option here under PokeHacks. It's going to take you to this page right here. Now, this Pokemon Randomizer here will work through Gens 1 through 5. So it's everything red and blue all the way up to black and white too. It'll work for that. I know there's ways to do stuff for Gen 6 and Gen 7 as well. But I'm not 100% on how to do that. And then I know you can also randomize Gen 8. Once I figure those out, I'll probably throw a tutorial up here for that as well. But here, from this page, you want to click on Downloads, and then depending on what kind of platform you have, you want to click on that, and basically go through the download thing. Then you need to find a ROM. I'm doing Pokemon Crystal. Will be my next playthrough, so that is why I went and found a Pokemon Crystal ROM here. Be careful with what you download. Make sure you can trust it. Have antivirus on your computer. Scan anything that you get before you download it, just to make sure that you're being safe with your computer there. But I went ahead, I already downloaded this version of Pokemon Crystal. I've got that uploaded on my computer. Then, once you've got both of those things downloaded, you want to open up your Universal Pokemon Randomizer. And this is kind of what it looks like. What's really cool about this randomizer is going to give you a bunch of different options depending on what game you have. So like a later game will have something like abilities, which this Crystal obviously won't have. You'll have the ability to change your randomize abilities as well. So what you want to do here, you just want to open ROM. I've already got it set up to open up Pokemon Crystal here. And now you got your Pokemon Crystal leveled up and loaded up into the randomizer, and it'll give you a whole bunch of options. So you kind of just go tab by tab here and figure out what you want to do. First tab here, Pokemon-based statistics. You can change how strong they are, randomize them, standardize all experience curves, making it so that they all level up at the same level. Update base stats, so what that will do would update base stats to the most current version of that Mon. I'm not going to touch any of that. Pokemon types, so you can randomize it so that like a Charmander is all of a sudden a water type. I'm also not going to touch that. And Pokemon evolutions, this you can randomize it so your Charmander will all of a sudden evolve into a Weedle, and then evolve into Mewtwo. You can have them evolve into the same typing. You can limit to 3 stages or have it completely randomized. The only thing I'm going to do here is this option right here, change impossible evos. So what this will do will make it so that if an evolution would take place in that game for a certain Mon, it'll make it so that you can do it. So, for instance, like a ROM, I'm not going to be able to trade a Kadabra in order to get my Alakazam. This will allow that to, I think it's like level 36 or 40, the Kadabra will automatically evolve into the Alakazam. So I always want to make sure I click that. And then this is actually new. Oh, making sure that it evolves at lower levels. I'm not going to do that. Then starter statistics, statics, and trades. So first thing we're going to change here is in starters. You can customize what starters are available. You can make it completely random, or you can make it random with you get the first evolution of a Pokemon that has at least 2 more evolutions after that. We are going completely random here. randomized starter held item. So a lot of times the starter will come with a held item there, and it's I forget what it is in Pokemon Crystal. In fact, I've never actually played through Pokemon Crystal, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But we're gonna go ahead and randomize that. So it's possible that I mean, it could be holding a Master Ball. Ban bad items. I'm not gonna do that. Just to make it easy. Now, static Pokemon are Pokemon that show up basically on the overworld. So you're basically your legendary Pokemons, your gift Pokemons. In Crystal in particular, you have a bunch of electrodes in one area. So we're going to randomize them, but we're going to keep it legendary Pokemon are legendary, and normal Pokemon are randomized to a normal Pokemon. That way, we don't end up with just a whole bunch of legendaries. And then in-game trades, you can have them unchanged. So these are like NPCs that will trade you Pokemon. We're going to go ahead. You can have it randomized to given Pokemon or both requested and given. I like that a little fun and randomize both. I'm not going to randomize any of this. We'll randomize the items, but IVs, OTs, and nicknames, we'll just leave it as is there. Next, moves and move sets. So this will... you can change moves, so you can randomize move power, accuracy, PP, move types. I mean, this is a way to make Hyper Beam could end up being one of the worst moves in the game, and Leech Life could be one of the best. But we're gonna leave this all unchanged, and we're not gonna update the moves to what they are currently. We're just gonna leave it as is. Same with Pokemon move sets. You can randomize move sets preferring the same type, or randomize them completely. And then this is even fun. You can do metronome only mode. That's a little fun. So basically, your mon's only going to have metronome the entire time. But we're going to leave it unchanged. Just the mon is what the mon is there in this particular playthrough. Now for trainer Pokemon, these are all the trainers that you're going to encounter throughout there. We're going to randomize them. So you can have them all have a type theme or randomize it. So, you know, they might have like what it is now in the game where you run into a fisherman and they have all water Pokemon. I want complete randomization, so I want that fisherman to be able to throw out a Zapdos if they have one. Rival carries starter through game. I like that. I like the rival being able to keep the starter that they get at the beginning of the game. Don't really care about that, and I will allow them to have legendaries just because I want them to... provide a little bit of a challenge. Randomizing trainer names and trainer class names, I don't really see a reason to do this. It's a little fun for some people, I just don't. And then first fully evolved at level. So this will make it so that once you get against NPCs that are Pokemon are of a certain level, it'll make sure that they're fully evolved. I don't like this either because sometimes, you know, a trainer might want to keep, you know, they got a Chikorita. They like Chikorita. I mean, they don't want a Meganium, so let them keep their Chikorita if they want to. That's just how I see it. Percentage level modifier. Now, this is something if you want to make the game a little bit more difficult or easier. So you can up to do 50%, so 1.5 times what the level normally would be what it ends up being. So we're just going to leave the levels where they're at. I'm looking for a challenge, but I'm also not looking to get my my face stomped into the floor. So that takes care of the trainer Pokemon. Next we go to wild Pokemon. So this is a little bit interesting. Wild Pokemon, you can randomize them. Unchanged means that, you know, on Route 1, you're going to find your Pidgeys and your Sentrets and stuff like that. Randomize will completely randomize every encounter. Area 1-to-1 mapping. What this means is that on Route 1, a Pidgey will be randomized to a certain type. The Sentret will be randomized to a certain Pokemon, and kind of makes it a one-for-one trade. And then global 1-to-1 means that anywhere on the entire map that you would find a Pidgey, let's say Pidgey gets randomized to like a Caterpie. Everywhere that you would find a Pidgey, you would now find a Caterpie. I like area 1-to-1 mapping. Makes it a little bit so that you can kind of see what you're going to get. I don't know, it's just the way I like to do it. Now these additional rules, similar strength, obviously, keeping the Pokemon to a similar power of the original. I'm not doing that. Catch 'em all mode. That means that nothing will be repeated until every mon has been randomized into the game. I'm also not going to do that. And then type theme areas. I guess like fire Pokemon. Okay, yeah. So if fire Pokemon are chosen to be in surfing encounters, okay, so it's a realistic experience or an odd one. Okay, so like basically an area will have like a certain type theme to it. I'm not going to touch that either. Time-based encounters. I'm not sure what that is. Morning, day, night encounters. Oh, I like that, but yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do that. I like that. So if it's at nighttime that I'm recording, I might get different encounters than I normally will. Don't use legendaries. No, we're keeping legendaries out there. This is if you want to set them in the catch rate so you can make it harder or easier to catch different mons. We're going to randomize held items in case a mon would be have a held item, but we're not going to ban the bad items because we're doing a randomizer. We want to make sure we get completely. So if it's a useless berry, it's a useless berry. You know what I'm saying? All right, next, TM, HMs, and Tutors. So TMs and HMs, TMs is I'm gonna randomize it. So when you pick up a TM, it's gonna be a random TM. Um, no, no, no. Full HM compatibility would mean that every mon can learn an HM. I'm going to turn this on just in case because with a randomizer, sometimes you can end up like you need a surf mon and you might never encounter a water type Pokemon. I mean, that's very unlikely, but you never know. So I want to turn that on. Now I'm going to try not to like put surf on a Charizard, but if I need to, I need to. You know what I mean? If I don't have a water type. TMHM and compatibility, I'm going to do random but prefer the same type. That way, if Fissure comes out and I get a Fissure TM, I can't put my Fissure on my Metapod. It'll make it so that if a Mon could normally learn that TM, then they should probably still be able to learn that particular move. Move tutors, we're going to randomize those just because I think that can be fun. And move tutor compatibility to random prefer same type. All right, so that takes care of the moves there. Field items. So these are the items that you find on the ground. We're going to randomize. So we might find nothing but berries on the ground. We might find 3 Master Balls and a Lucky Egg. You never know. They're going to be completely randomized there. And then miscellaneous tweaks. What do we got here? Black and white experience patch? No. Fastest tech, we don't need it. Lowercase Pokemon names, randomized catching tutorial. That's just for fun. Ban Lucky Egg. No, we're not doing that. Okay. I'm also going to put no game-breaking moves on. It doesn't seem to work, but basically what that's supposed to do is make it so that Dragon Rage and stuff like that don't show up on the first route. If you were here for my Pokemon Red randomizer, you'll notice it did not work. But anyway, after you got all your settings in here, you just want to hit randomize. And we are going to put this in a different folder than where I have this right now. We're going back to my desktop. Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke. Open that up, and we are going to save that in there. Oh, I have to name it. Pokemon Crystal Randomizer. Okay. Go save. This will give you like a cheat sheet to let you know everything that got randomized. I'm not going to save it because I don't want to know. And then hit done. And you were done. You've now randomized your first Pokemon game. What you'll need now is an emulator to play whatever type of Pokemon game that you just did, whether it's an emulator for a Game Boy or a Game Boy Advance or even a 3DS or DS. So you'll need a particular type of emulator for that. I'm not going to guide you guys to emulators or ROMs or anything like that just because I don't want you guys coming back to me if you get a virus on your computer and blaming me for that. Plus, it's a little bit interesting as far as the legality goes there. But other than that, guys, if you have any questions for me, please feel free to comment down below. But that's basically how you randomize a Pokemon game. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a good one. Keep a lookout for this Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke. It will be dropping soon. Just as a preview here, for those of you that stuck out this long, here's my layout that I just made. So that's what you'll be seeing on the screen very soon here. Right here is where the game will be. And here you'll see my pretty face, and this hole here, I'm putting the webcam in there. So keep a lookout for that, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you next time. Peace!